Hey Capricorn, EverlongMystic here. So we're going to get a shadow reading, and you wanted me to use one of my darkest decks. I think Virgo was brave enough to use this one too. So we're just going to look at a few things and then get like an additional message or some advice. Alright, so Capricorn. Alright, we're going to look at a desire, a fear, a sacrifice, the result of that sacrifice, something that's helping you, and an illusion to beware of. And then we have advice over here. And in the advice section, I will pull an oracle card from the Deep, Dark, and Dangerous Oracle. Alright. Desire. What is a desire for you? Oh, well, look at here. We have the Lovers. You know, I feel like there's one too many people. There's one too many people in the picture there. It does seem like there is some kind of, it does seem choicey. And, and it has Lilith. It has Lilith on this, the name Lilith on this little banner here. So, I don't know if this is you, like, trying to choose between which version to be. Like Lilith versus Eve or something like that. But but there is some kind of, so like this is what you desire, right? So I feel like you desire to be able to choose what version of yourself, or to either choose a version or incorporate into a whole, just because I'm seeing like this kind of circular thing in the distance here. It's almost like these things are converging together so that they can kind of go through to somewhere. Like there is a destination. Okay. So what is it that you're afraid of? Oh. So we have Three of Swords here. And it does feel like a defeat or a conquering of some sort. So the fear here is basically just, being afraid of losing at love in some way, shape, or form. Fearing the pain of it. And I almost want to say it's the pain of, I don't know if it's pain of transformation. Because it could be fearing pain of, like, really, like, ending something. So maybe you are choosing here. Maybe your desire is to choose between one version or another. There's an obvious there's an obvious winner, I guess, in this card. So I would assume that winner is you. Which one it is, I don't know. It seems Lilithy. But regardless, that's your desire and that's your fear. So what is the sacrifice that you're making? Because the sacrifice you make is either something to get your desire or something that perpetuates your fear. Queen of Wands. This feels like I need to look at it like this. This is on the edge of something. There's a lot of power here, but it feels like like not, I don't want to say dangerous because I don't want to scare anybody or whatever, but it feels like playing with fire. So if playing with fire is something that you sacrifice, that might actually be a good thing. It seems safer somehow, like you're doing a safe thing here by not playing with fire as much as you are capable of. So you don't want to take too much of a risk when it comes to your desire because you're afraid you might lose it. Because we have the lovers and we have three of swords. It's like love and lost love. Or, you know what I mean? So you're afraid of losing your desire or what you desire. Oh shit, maybe it is losing your desire. Okay, so what is the result? What's the result of this sacrifice? Oh wow, you have the Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh. So it is a good thing that you are sacrificing this. Wow. I mean, and I'm just getting kind of like this, like on the nosy. You've got it. You're on the right track, and it's interesting how this Ace of Swords, it's all jagged, it's zigzag. Like there are sharp points. There's more than one sharp point on this sword. The sharp points are everywhere. So these are, I want to say these are like all difficult points that you have gone through or are going through to get to the point of it, or to get to the truth of the matter, but you get there, which is actually pretty cool. So this seems like it's another one of those like shadow readings where the shadow has more bark than bite, I guess. I mean, there's bite here. I mean, all of these points, there's bite here, but there's good news inside of it. You know what I mean? There's good news, and you're right. You're right to tame that fire down a bit, because it's gonna lead you to this Ace of Swords. And it's like I just see this letter here with these words on it. I can't really read the words, but there's like sacred geometry on it, and it's some kind of important message for you. It's an important truth, some kind of conclusion that you come to. And I feel like once you get here, then if there is a decision up here with the Lover's card, then you'll be able to make it. It'll be clear to you. So here, what is helping you? Temperance, of course, that's what's helping you. I love it. Temperance, because that's what you're doing here. You're taming some of this fire from the Queen of Wands. It's like you're sacrificing fire. And that's exactly what temperance is. You're pouring water on in the fire. You're taming it. That is perfect. So yeah, you totally are on the right track. All right, so here, this is an illusion that you just need to look out for. What is this illusion? Wow, this is kind of twisted. It's the Eight of Wands, but there's something twisted about the way this is being displayed here. Check out the image. Look at the legs. It's like the legs are all like twisted and weird. It's like this, man, it reminds me of like, I don't know. I don't know that I've experienced it quite myself. Perhaps I have, like when dreaming or whatever, but like when something comes in and let's say like you're dreaming and something comes in and it wants to scare you, so it tries to take the form of something scary. Kind of like that whole all like the whole bark and bite thing. All bark, no bite. Like they try to. It's like this. Whatever this is, it's trying to come in and twist itself and make itself look like something more scary than it really is. But you can tell that it's not quite what it's trying to appear to be because it's like it couldn't transform all the way or something. So I want to say here, Capricorn, that if, because this is the illusion, right? So if something, if something seems like kind of off or not quite right, you, like you need to pay attention to it because it may not be what you think it is. It's like one of those things that at first glance, maybe it's all, oh yeah, it's this. But like if you really look at it, you're like, wait a minute. That is not, that's not it. Or you know what I mean? That's, so there's something, it's like there's an illusion where something is appearing to be something that it's not. And I want to say it's appearing to be more intimidating than it actually is. That's the illusion. So Capricorn, let's look at the advice section. We're gonna get a deep, dark, dangerous oracle. I really like that Ace of Swords came out for you. Oh wow, you have Persephone. Oh, I like that. Okay, so you have Persephone, and the key word on here is the journey. And it's kind of appropriate that Persephone came out because, like behind here, you've got Hades. You've got Hades right here, and Hades was in love with Persephone, and your desire is the lovers, and you've got lovers right here. So let's read. I just want to read and see if anything pops out in the book. I'm not going to read the whole story of Persephone. Okay. It says to rise to get where you wish to go is a process and a journey. While catalysts to change can appear overnight, transformation rarely does. Be patient. There is a season for everything. Work with the cycles, the seasons, the moon, the sun. There is a time for introversion, extroversion, growth, and stillness. And so, from a duality perspective, the keywords are to stay, to go, and remain, transform. I feel like that if there is a decision here with this desire of yours, those might be the decisions you're trying to make. I think that's mostly what we want to read here. Yeah. The rest is just the entire story of Persephone. Oh my gosh. Seriously, you have the moon card. No way. You've got the moon card here, Capricorn, and that is awesome because number one, like I do pre-record my videos. So I'm actually recording this on the Aries full moon. It's early in the morning and the moon is literally full. And that's one of the cycles that you're supposed to be paying attention to here. So I don't know if there's something extra special about the next few moon cycles for you, or if that's something to do with planning, like planning your desire, knowing when to tame your fire, when to not tame your fire. But it definitely has something to do with moon energy here. I feel like there is a period of like introspection coming because you see, like, you've got all of this water, right? I'm very emotional, all of these spilled cups here. And it's like this, I feel like this crow here is like just really inspecting to see, like, to see if the cups are really empty. It's like it looks like he's inspecting the cups, like he's looking for something, and I feel like that's something you're going to be doing. All right, so Capricorn, very interesting message. So this is your reading, but it is trick or treat season, so we're gonna roll and see if you get a trick or a treat. All right, Capricorn, trick or treats. Oh, trick! You get a trick. So reading's over, no bonus, no extended. But I like this message for you, Capricorn. I thank you for being here. I thank you for embracing your inner mystic. And I'll see you later. Bye, Capricorn.